Okay, on a beautiful spring day in March in New Jersey. This is my 06 Ram Mega Cab 1500, even though it's on a 2500 chassis. I think they did that with the 06 Mega Cabs. I don't know why. I don't really care. But it matters if you're installing new stuff. And this is my, again, not instructional how-to, more of a here's what I did, good luck with your project. Install of the rough country dual stabilizer suspension system. Now this is one of the cheaper brands, but I've read decent reviews. Nobody's had major problems, but I'm assuming if you spent the 200 bucks on your, I forget what the name of the company is, that yours would probably be better than this. But my death wobble, which this truck does have currently, but not extreme. I'd have to be going minimum 75, 80 and hit a bump, a significant size bump for it to start. But it was enough for me to start making changes. So first, this is kind of a continuation video. I did install my Dodge Upgrade steering linkage kit to T-style. I had it aligned yesterday. Now I take everything I say or do with a grain of salt, but the suspension shop said they did what they could. Couldn't get the 100% because my casters would not come out. The bolts wouldn't. They were frozen to it. So you guys, if you know anything about casters and suspension, should know what I'm talking about. But this will help. My truck's got 170,000 miles, so alignment will never be 100%. But keep up with my tire rotations and everything should work out. So this alone, they say, should reduce, if not eliminate, the death wobble. But a lot of other reviews say it could be tire size, could be the dual stabilizers. They say, a lot of people say help it 100%. So I figure with the T-style and the dual stabilizers, I shouldn't have it at all. But that's yet to be seen, and I'll post a reply, let everybody know how it went. So to install this bad boy, the video, or the website, I think I got it off the website, shows these brackets here. They attach to there. So there's the wheel, there's the front wheel, driver's side. That hole in the middle of that plate bracket, which is right there, in the video shows you have to drill for it. So check your application. I mean, this thing's gonna bolt right up. I can't believe it. Nothing ever works out easy for me. So the hole's already there. I'm gonna bolt right to that, and it looks like I actually got lucky for once. So this thing should bolt right up. Take me, if I'm lucky, half hour tops. And I'll let you know how it is when it's there. I'm going to talk about the wonderfulness of cardboard. I think this beats a creeper any day of the week. Slides easy, keep it clean. You're not raised off the ground. It works on multi-surface. Anyway, you guys don't care about that. Anyway, so quick talk about this upgrade linkage. The stock dampener would fit if it wasn't for the end here. Had the ball joint type nut in it, which wouldn't come out. So you most likely, if you do install that upgrade kit, you're gonna need to buy a new dampener, unless you get that thing out, because it does come with a bolt to tie it to. So it would fit, but I don't need it since I got the dual stabilizers. And the pitman arm, they say there's an issue with when you install this. You have to have this, I guess, this down sloping style, which again, my truck just magically had. So I didn't have to go out and buy a new pitman arm. I think that's more for the 1500 guys, or if you go below 06, don't quote me on this, do your research. But I think up to 06, I think that's when you start to run into non-bolt up issues. So anyway, I'm gonna start putting these two brackets in those holes. It's this here and that there. One's the left, one's the right. I have yet to figure that out. And we'll go from there. See how it looks. Here we are currently. I should take pictures of all this. There's one bracket mounted up. So the bolts that we used all came together. lined up all over to make sure I had what I needed. On the driver's side, I'm getting a little nervous how close that is to everything. Hopefully it mounts from the bottom, otherwise we're gonna have a problem. All stock holes, no drilling. I can't believe it. You have to drill. I don't know. That is a stock hole that they use, the kit uses. The only one I saw that would have to be drilled is that, but like I said, there was a hole in mine, so I don't know if that's a 2500 chassis thing or what. 1500s might not have that hole. If it does, super simple. So I had to install the center bracket, which is on like this. The problem was my new setup had the bracket for the stock stabilizer, so I was gonna fit it around it and figure out how to get it out of the way, and I said screw it, I just take it off. I don't need it because of that bolt there. Now on some applications, or at least the ones with the older setup, you got this hole here in the bracket that would line up with the stock stabilizer hole in the in the steering linkage itself. So, but it does say in the kit, if you don't have that hole, that you just don't use it. So it's just the four U-bolts, and this I'm assuming will lay flat. And now I'm going to put my stabilizers on, which are either going to hook to the bottom or the top. I'm going to go with the bottom based on my bracket assembly. I don't have any clearance up top, so I'm going to start putting those on. All right, she's all done. I'm going to put my little stickers on, my cool decals, which I love decals. I mean, as easy a bolt-on mod as, I mean, you know, project comes without its problems, but I can't believe how nice this went up and how good it looks. The only note I got is the center bracket doesn't have a set spot, so I'm not sure, I'm not gonna lie to you, I have no idea if, oh, you know what, and that's gonna hit. I don't know if it's supposed to be centered exactly or what. But you can see, what I did was I measured. I just took a measuring tape, and the piston distance is exactly the same. And the middle of the bracket here, middle of that to this, lined up exactly the same. So I figured I can't get any closer than that. Now I just got to turn the wheels, make sure it's not hitting nothing. However, I think I'm gonna get hit there. I think it's gonna hit. So what that means is, I have no idea what that means. I'm gonna have to, that's gonna hit, there's no doubt about it. I'm gonna have to loosen them up and move them. And I just had the thing aligned. Alright, so here you go. You get clearance, you gotta make sure you have clearance issues, no clearance issues. So, hop up in the truck, turn the wheels, make sure it's not hitting nothing. I'm definitely gonna hit there. Right there, when I turn the wheels. So I'm gonna loosen these bolts here and just rotate. Hopefully I can just rotate the bracket with not messing up this alignment. Anyway, maybe my experts can chime in, let me know. I'm a mechanic by hobby, not by trade. So again, take everything I do and say with a grain of salt, but this is the rough country setup. Any questions, you can comment. Try to keep the hating comments to a minimum. Safety as always, jack stands. One time I did it in the mud and someone bitched that I shouldn't be jacking stuff up in the mud, which is true. Anyway, good luck. I hope everybody doesn't have any problems with their setup. I'm gonna have one small one, but hopefully easily fixed. Alright, quick update with the decals, 400 times better. And yep, very simple, just undid the bolts, rotated those things up without hopefully screwing up the alignment. But yeah, as long as the collar don't move, you're okay. But the outside, I just done, they spin. So very simple, a little bit of a headache, but as far as the installation of things in trucks goes. Quick side note, my truck is not lifted, it's not leveled, no leveling kit. Regular size tires, I believe, so they're not oversized tires. I know a lot of people have more problems with the lift, but mine's just this stock lift. So, any questions, let me know.